Howdy folks, I'm Wyatt Hoss Rancher. I'm the Teaching Cowboy, and if you're watching this here video, then you're probably interested in trying to tame a little thing I like to call the Wild Wild Web. That's right, the Wild Wild Web. It's a pretty dangerous place, but a lot of you teacher folks out of there thinking you'd like to go ahead and explore it and figure out what it's all about. So today, I'm going to go ahead and show you probably the wildest website of all, Twitter. So if you greenhorns are ready, we're going to go ahead and mount up here. Let's go ahead, let's pull up Twitter. Now I went ahead and I got myself an account and everything all right. And for those of you wondering, well, what the heck is this Twitter thing other than what the birds and the bees are doing? Twitter is pretty much mass communicating with the entire world. It's not like one of these Facebook pages where you're just talking to a few people or in your classroom. Twitter's a place you want to go when you want to go ahead and tell the whole wild, wild web all about what you're doing. And in this case, maybe you want to tell your parents or maybe some of your students what you're doing out there every day using your Twitter feed. So let's go ahead and take a look here. I got myself all set up with an account. It gave me a little welcome screen, told me, said, hey Wyatt, why don't you go ahead and tell your friends you're on Twitter. But you know Wyatt, I don't have many friends. So I went ahead and I just skipped that part. I'm going to come up here to where my name is. See this right here? I got this fancy little button. I'm going to go ahead and click on settings. And I'm going to go through this real quick. If I don't want to go ahead and mess with the settings, I don't have to. I'm all ready to go. I can just start tweeting and telling the whole wild, wild web what's going on in my classroom. But I know some of you teachers, you think, I'm not quite ready for that yet, Rancher. So that's all right. What you're going to do is you're going to come to your account. You're going to scroll down here. You're going to come down right here so it says Tweet Privacy. See that? That's if you're out in the wild, wild web, but you want to make sure that only certain folks are sitting around your campfire, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to go ahead and say protect my tweets right there. I'm going to go ahead and save that. It's going to ask me for my password. There we go. I'll put that in. And now it's going to go ahead and lock my account down. So now only the people that I approve are going to be seeing what I'm writing out there on the wild, wild web. Sure, they might be able to go ahead and share it with other people and everything. I mean, heck, you could always do that. But this makes sure that I know exactly who's following my stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and just look through a few more of these. I could go change my password. I could go set up my mobile phone. But I'm going to go ahead and take a look at notifications right here. And by default, it's going to go ahead. It's going to send me a lot of messages. When everyone sends me a message or they reply or someone follows me or tweets are marked as favorite or retweeted or all sorts of updates and everything, you know what? I'm too busy, folks, to get worried and bogged down with all this stuff. So I'm going to come in here, email me with updates. No thanks. I'm going to come up here to activity, email me when I'm followed by someone new. Sure, my tweets are marked as favorite or retweeted. Nah, I don't need that. There we go. I'll go ahead and I'll save that. That's going to save me a whole heap of a lot of emails sorting through later. I'm going to come over here to profile now, and you can see I went ahead. I already updated a pretty good looking picture there. Going to come down here to my name. I can always change it if I want to, but I want people to be able to find out it's all about me. Location. Well, you know what? I'm out here on the wild, wild web, folks. There we go. Website. There we go. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put in my school website. That's where I'm hanging out right now. But hey, maybe you watched my other video about Facebook page for teachers. You go ahead and put that in there. And then bio. Let's see. I like to ride. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and save it. And now my profile is all updated, so when people go and find me on Twitter, they can kind of read some of that stuff. If you're into that sort of fluffy frou-frou stuff, you can click on design and choose this. Wyatt, I'm not into this. Here we go. I'm going to click on home. And there we go. It's all set. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to tweet out there to the wild, wild web. Now, I protected my tweets, so that means if I want someone to actually read what it is I'm putting out there on the wild, wild web, they're going to have to come and figure out how to get the updates. So I'm going to go ahead and put this right here. I'm teaching about Twitter right now. There we go. I'm going to tweet that out there. Boom, it's out there. See this little lock right there, folks? That's because I protected my tweets. So how in the world is someone going to find that? Well, you know what? I can go ahead and click up here in my profile. and I could take this right here, this little address, see where it says twitter.com, and then these funny little characters, and then Wyatt Rancher right there. I could take that, I could copy that, send it out to my parents, my students, whoever it is I want to be following what I'm saying. I can give that to them. They go sign up for an account on Twitter, and they can go ahead and request to follow me. Now, when I'm done with this, I'm probably going to take that off, because Wyatt can handle that wild, wild web. I've been out here a while. I know not to drink downstream from a horse, you know what I'm saying? But, you folks, you just get into it, you might want to leave it protected like that. If you want to, you can go ahead and click on who to follow, and you can find some other people to follow and everything. But you know what? If you're looking for Twitter to just go ahead and send out there what you're doing, you can just leave it as is for right now. So, there you go. That's Twitter. I hope you figured out a little bit here on how you might be able to go ahead and tame this wild, wild website. And if you're out there broadcasting and everything, and you're thinking, you know what? I want to go ahead and I want to start spreading out and communicating with other classrooms, you can go ahead and do that too. That's what Twitter's all about. You go ahead, you find someone else on the wild, wild web you like, you go ahead, you follow them, and their tweets are going to come in. But you got to remember, every trail you ride's got a few puddles in it, so you got to be extra careful. You start following other people, you make sure you read through their tweets, you see what they've been saying, because people out here on the wild, wild web, well, let's just say they don't always say the nicest things. So make sure you're following another teacher or another classroom page. Alright, I done talked enough now today. So you folks go ahead and go out there, explore Twitter, and see if you can tame that wild, wild web. This is Wyatt, and I'm saying adios.